Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Prophetic Lifestyles with Bernard Bolton. I know you were not expecting to see me this afternoon after we just met last night, but I was really inspired to come on. Normally, I do videos on Friday where I talk about the ministry and the marketplace, but I was really led by the Spirit and sort of inspired to just come back on and do a live. And I've done lives once or twice in the past on Fridays, and so I hope we have a good number of people that show up. I saw two on, and they're gone, but hopefully someone will be back on to share with me. And I hope you've had a wonderful week. And Friday is the depending on where you're at, Friday is the last work day for many of us, and some of us keep Shabbat on Saturday. I know I do, and so I'm looking forward to being with you. Please write your name. Hey, Lila, good seeing you again. Hello, young Simba. Thank you for joining us. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. All right. Um, Yolanda, thank you for joining us. I read your message this morning. So thankful to have you as part of our channel. And I'm going to get a chance, hopefully, before the day is over, I'll be able to reply to your message. But thank you for being a part of this channel. Okay. And so I'm just going to wait a few more minutes and we're going to get to talking and sharing our topic of discussion today. And as I was earlier saying, I hope you've had a wonderful week and I hope you're looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to the weekend. I know I'm looking forward to the weekend as well. All right. All right then. So if you are, well, again, we only have two persons. So I was going to ask if you are in the chat box. If you are here, if you can go ahead and write your name in the chat box. I think everyone who is here has written their names in the chat box. So I appreciate you for doing that. All right. All right. So, yeah. So, we're going to jump into today's topic, and we're talking about ministry in the marketplace. Tell me this: how many of you are in ministry? And there's a lot of different terminology for the word ministry, and so I'm going to be talking about what is ministry today. But if you are in ministry, Levon, all right, thank you for sharing your name with us. If you're in ministry, I want you to write in the chat box, what is your ministry? What is your ministry? How do you operate in the congregation among the people of God? What is your gift? What is your function in ministry? Yolanda says yes in ministry. And one of the things I want to share with you is that if you are a believer, you are a minister. Now, I know a lot of churches have a lot of different opinions on that, a lot of different doctrines on that. But I do believe that if you are a believer, you are in fact in ministry. Okay, we all don't have the same type of ministry though. We're not all called to vocational ministry, but we all do have an opportunity to serve in ministry and to serve others. Okay, so if you're in ministry, just right. Okay, now my second question is, if you are in the marketplace, if you work, if you are an employee, if you are a business owner, if you are a freelancer, an entrepreneur, a content creator, if you do any of that, write in the chat box, what do you do in the marketplace? Because this is what we're talking about tonight. Okay. So young Simba says, I'm a believer, but not in active ministry. Okay, well, let me again say that you are in active ministry if you serve. If you are a believer, you are in active ministry. Now, active ministry again, there's so many different terms and words for us to navigate in throughout the church and throughout the congregation, throughout the ecclesia. um, and so as a result, there's a lot of confusion about who is a minister, who is not. I came out of a denomination that believed only preachers were ministers, only preachers and pastors were ministers, and deacons, and but deacons were not called ministers. Okay, and so that was unfortunate because it left it really left a division in the congregation, that the only persons who are in ministry are those who are seated in the pulpit, those who are preaching and teaching. All right, but we're really not here. I don't want to just spend all my time talking about ministry. I also want to talk about the marketplace, because the fact of the matter is that many of us are in both. Okay, you may have a call to ministry, which is an invitation from God to become a leader in ministry, to become a teacher, to become one who walks in the midst of the people as a spiritual laborer, and that's what we call vocational ministry. That's the language that we have used for vocational ministry. Vocation meaning that this is my life, this is what I do, this is lifetime and full time for me. Okay, so let me just jump into what we want to talk about. Young Simba says, I'm an entrepreneur and a farmer. That's very good, because as an entrepreneur, you are creating something for the benefit of others. Okay, you are creating something, you are projecting something as an entrepreneur. As a farmer, all right, that is also the marketplace, because you are growing things for the sustenance of people. All right. Yolanda says, yes, I'm in ministry. Yes, I'm in the marketplace. Um, if you could give us a little more, if you could be a little more specific, Yolanda. If not, that's okay. But if you can be a little more specific, we would certainly appreciate that. All right. So, what then is ministry? All right. I want to give you what I believe is the definition for what ministry is. All right, all right, all right. So you have prophetic dreams. Is that correct, young Simba? You have prophetic dreams. Well, prophetic dreams is more of a gift than it is a ministry. It becomes a ministry when you interpret the dreams of others. Like that's one of my ministry gifts. I am a dream interpreter, and so what I do is I interpret the dreams of others. I interpret their visions. All right, and so that is a gift. It has become a ministry because I use the gift in order to minister in within the congregation of the Lord, or within the body of Christ. Okay, but I'm not limited in my gifting. It's not that I refuse to interpret the dreams of non-believers. It's just that I've never been asked, and so I interpret the dreams. I interpret the dreams of other believers. And so that is a ministry, but it did start with a gift. And so most of our ministries is the extension of our spiritual gifting. All right. So Yolanda says, I own a personal care home and provide care for private pay with hospice patients. Well, God bless you for that, and that is, of course, marketplace, and you're providing a very beneficial service. My sister did that for a number of years, and I think she had to quit when our mother died. Uh, but that's very beneficial. So yes, that is marketplace. That is the marketplace, because again, you are providing a service. You are benefiting others, and you're being paid for it. Okay. So what is ministry? Okay, let me give you some definitions of what ministry is. Ministry is, of course, the outward expression of our relationship with God. So it's very hard to call ourselves ministers, or to say we are in ministry and we don't have a relationship with the Lord, because it is that relationship with the Lord that actually causes us to operate in the ministry, to operate in ministry. And remember again, and well, not remember, but I want you to understand that ministry basically is how we serve others with our gifts. So I love the question that Simba asked about gifts and ministry, because how we serve others, okay, how we serve God, that is what ministry is. All right. Uh, in the midst of the congregation, we have those who are called to vocational ministry. Those are apostles, prophets, teachers, evangelists, pastors. And they are vocational because the calling that is on their life is lifetime and full time. Okay. And so they have been called by God to serve the congregation through equipping and encouraging. Thanks for joining us. If you're just coming on, please write your name in the chat box so I can know who you are. Okay. All right. And so here in the midst, of in the and so that is what we do in vocational ministry. But then we don't all have to be vocational ministry, or we don't all have to be in vocational ministry to be ministers, because anytime we serve one another, okay, because we are all gifted, we all have gifts, and anytime we serve one another, then we are in the place, we're in that, we're in a unique place of ministry. All right, so ministry starts with our relationship with God. All right, it starts with our relationship with God. Ministry is also it's also a function of our mind. It is getting a mind. All right, could be considered the mind of Christ. And when we have the mind of Christ, then we have his mind for ministry. And one of the things that happens because we are in the mind of Christ is we begin to minister in his spirit. We begin to minister in his spirit. Okay, we begin to function the way he functions. All right, and so that is very important in the sense of us understanding what we're doing, and why are we doing it. All right, and then ministry is the evidence. It is the evidence of our commitment to God. It is the outward expression of our faith. So we minister by faith. Okay, we minister. We show our commitment by faith. We are committed, and our confidence is in him, and we have this confidence in him. And so that confidence actually moves us to minister. All right. So when we trust God, what propels us to do ministry is our trust in God. All right. I love this word because a Hebrew word, one of the Hebrew words for minister is the word yad. It's spelled yod dalet. Okay, and for some of you who may not have ever heard me teach, I love teaching from the Hebrew because the Hebrew is actually the prophetic. All right, every letter in the Hebrew alphabet, it reveals the mysteries of the kingdom of God. It reveals who God is to us. Okay, the Hebrew also, the word Hebrew means one who crosses over, and so that demonstrates our faith. That's why Abram was called the Hebrew, because he left his world to come into the world that God was calling him to. All right. If you're just joining us, welcome again. I keep seeing the numbers fluctuating, so I want to make sure that if you've already been on, that's okay. But if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us for this afternoon live stream. All right. So Yod, and Dalet ministry is creating something. It is creating something because Yod is the Hebrew letter for creativity, and life. And then Dalet is the Hebrew letter for door. So then this word ministry says that we are creating a door that opens to others to experience the Lord. That's one of my favorite definitions for ministry, because what exactly is ministry? Ministry is you opening the door for others to enter in and experience God. So every time you activate your gifts, you operate in your spiritual gifts, or you operate in, out of your testimony, or you are operating out of your faith, you are operating out of your relationship with the Lord. What you are doing, thank you, Yolanda, for writing that word for us. What you are doing is you are creating a place, and you're creating a door for others to walk through. I love that definition. So in a sense, ministry is opening a door for others to walk through and experience Yeshua, or experience the Father, or even experience Holy Spirit. We are doorkeepers, we are door openers, and we are the creator of doors. I love that. I love that. All right. And so that is what we call ministry. That's what we call ministry. Well, so what then is the marketplace? Well, the marketplace is the place where wisdom is applied to solve problems, and give solutions. Okay, to solve problems and give solutions. So the marketplace is the place of wisdom. I was, interestingly enough, yesterday I was listening to a podcast that was they were telling a narration about the origins and the rise of Amazon, and it talked about how Jeff Bezos started Amazon. Well, Jeff Bezos is an inventor, and what he did is he created a place in the marketplace to solve problems and give solutions, and he continued to do that. Why? Because he is a creator in the marketplace. All right, number two, the marketplace is a place where vision is realized. It's where one has a vision. Okay, one has a vision. Young Simba says that she is young Simba. Your name is Levon, so that's a male name. I'm sorry for calling you she. Levon is a male name. So if you're not a male, please forgive me, but I believe you are a male. And by being an entrepreneur is normally a person who has a vision. They see something and they want to and they create from that vision. They create something for the benefit of the world. They create something for the benefit of others. All right. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Levon. All right. And so then the marketplace is a place of invention, innovation, and creativity. Okay. That's where the marketplace is. So if you are creative, you belong in the marketplace. If you are an inventor, you belong in the marketplace. If you are an innovator, and that word innovate, and I like using the word innovate, but I don't always remember the definition of it. So y'all give me a second or two, because I want to look up the word innovate. All right. And innovate means to introduce something new or to make changes in anything that is already established. So innovate takes the old, turns it into the new. It takes the good and makes it better. All right. And so that's what the marketplace is about. And then all right, so looking at those three definitions, someone can say, well, you can do all of that in ministry. So what's your point? And why are you making a distinction between marketplace and ministry? Okay? Because because all three terms that I've just used for the marketplace can also be used in ministry. And here's the point that I want to make. And I'm going to be done in a few minutes, but here's the point. And I want to take any of your questions or anything that you have to say. But the point is, yes, you can do all of this. Ministry is a place where wisdom is applied. Matter of fact, wisdom many times is the gift of God, and it is a spiritual gift. All right. Vision. Yes, vision can be fulfilled in ministry. Yes, the mind can be creative and inventive and innovative in ministry. That is all very true. But here is the number one difference, and this is why so many ministers are creating problems for themselves. All right, because the difference is in the marketplace, we are trading and exchanging. In the marketplace is a place for trading and exchanging. So the trading and the exchanging is you are giving a product, you are giving a plan, you're giving, I'm trying to think of my 3 P's: product, plan, and program. And you have created that. You have produced that. And you bring it to the marketplace so that someone can buy it. Okay? So you are selling something and someone is buying something. That is what the exchange is. That is what trading means. In the marketplace, we trade and we exchange. So in the marketplace, we give something with an expectation to receive. All right? We give to receive. We give to receive. The more you give, the more you receive. All right? In ministry, as I said earlier, in ministry, we give, but we don't have an expectation to receive. But many ministers do have an expectation to receive, because they have mixed up the understanding of ministry with marketplace. So many times, what ministers try to do, especially vocational ministers, is they try to bring their products into their ministry. All right, it's okay to have products. It's okay to have plans. It's okay to have programs, but you have to recognize that ministry is not the place to sell. All right. Whatever you give in ministry, you are giving for people to experience God. But you do need to make a living. And you should desire to have wealth. You should desire to have streams of income. You should make money while you sleep. You should have systems and programs that is creating money for you to live and to live well. But we don't do it through the ministry, because what happens then is we corrupt the ministry. We prostitute our gifts, and that is not the will of God. And so a few years ago, I wrote a short story in this anthology called Occupy, and in this short story, Lila, I believe you have this book, so I'm gonna put you on the spot, Lila. If you have Occupy, I believe you have it. I just need you to write if you did read my story, and if you didn't read it, I'm not mad about it. But if you did read the story, if you can just kind of give a review of what you read. But I wrote a story about navigating between ministry and the marketplace. The Lord really used this assignment and this story to really help me, okay, to really help me embrace. And I do believe it's a call, and I believe the Lord is really calling me right now to help ministers to navigate between ministry and the marketplace, okay, because we can do both. Now, historically and traditionally, most ministers have been called out of the marketplace to give themselves full time to the ministry, and that has created a lot of problems. I did it for 23 years as a pastor. All right, and and so now, although I'm still in ministry as an apostle and a mentor, I don't live off of my ministry. All right, I've got a job, I work, I have several businesses, and of course I have streams of income, and that is how I derive my living. Now, unfortunately, I don't derive enough living from my businesses to live, and so as a result, I have to work a 9 to 5. And so I really feel strongly that this is the era that we're in. This is the era that we're in, where the Lord is saying, I want my ministers, I want them to do well, but I want them to be engaged in the marketplace, because the marketplace is a form of the kingdom of God. It is not the church. Okay. Therefore, we should never take our ministry to the marketplace. We shouldn't go into the marketplace. We've been hired to be a consultant. We've been hired to do a specific job, and we trying to preach and lay hands on folk and cast out devils and prophesy. And then when you get fired, you say it was the devil. No, it wasn't the devil. You was not hired to do ministry in that place. All right. So if you want to do ministry, you have to create a place. You have to find the people that the Lord is connecting you to. I do both ministry and marketplace here on YouTube, but I don't take my ministry to my job. All right. And so I want to help ministers, and I want to help those in ministry in the marketplace to know that even though you're in the marketplace, yes, you do have a ministry, but it's not in the marketplace. Yes, you may have a call on your life as a vocational minister, but don't take your ministry to the marketplace. All right. Yolanda says, in the marketplace, thank you for writing this, because this is basically what I was sharing. In the marketplace, we trade and exchange. In ministry, we should expect to receive and have an expectation to receive. But also in ministry, now, the one thing I want to say, Yolanda, in ministry, we give. Okay. Now, we can receive. Okay. Because I have a ministry, Renaissance Prophetic Network. In this ministry, I mentor the mentees that have been sent to me. they give to the ministry and they give to me. I just had a birthday a few weeks ago, and all of my mentees honored me with a birthday gift. Uh, and so, but I don't have an expectation to receive in the ministry. My expectation is to give. Okay. So if I receive, that's a blessing. If I don't receive, it's still a blessing. All right. But in the marketplace, I don't give away stuff. In the marketplace, I'm not giving away my products. I'm not giving away my books. I'm not giving away my time as a coach. Okay. In the marketplace, I expect to be paid. Okay. And so yes, thank you. The new 2022. I'm so glad I caught this live. I really needed to hear this. I've been praying about how to move forward in the marketplace. This is so helpful. Hey, thank you. Thank you. God bless you. And thank you for joining us. All right. So listen, y'all, I am through talking about ministry in the marketplace. And this is one of the areas that I coach in. I also do classes. We'll be doing some classes in the next few months on how to navigate between ministry and the marketplace, and um, and so yes. All right, thank you, Yolanda. I appreciate you for you. You were really helping us by being our scribe this afternoon by typing out those points. All right, so I want to encourage you if you want to learn more about how to move in ministry in the marketplace. Just contact me. You can find my email in the about on the about page here on YouTube, and and I want to encourage you to either purchase my book, okay, Occupy, and also go to my Gumroad website, and that's one of the websites where I have several of my uh, online online gifts. I have several of my online courses, not gifts, but courses. And if you're interested in purchasing any, I would encourage you to do so. Any questions, anyone? Any questions? All right. So I'm just placing my link there to my Gumroad website. And on that website, you can actually subscribe to the website, and you can also learn more about the things that I do as a coach and as a writer, as a publisher. And we got a lot of different business initiatives going on. All right. All right. Any questions, anyone? Any comments? Thank you for your dialogue this afternoon. Thank you, Lila, for saying it was a great book. I appreciate that. And again, you can go to the link at the top of the page, and you can place an order. And I've got a few copies here at the house, and I will be more than happy to mail that to you. Okay. Any questions? Any comments? I see someone has just joined us. Please watch the replay and share the replay. If you've got a lot of people in ministry on your channel, or believers in the marketplace, please share. You can share this anywhere. You can share it, in an email. You can share it in a newsletter or wherever. Okay. So do I have any questions from anybody? All right. Thank you for being a part of this afternoon. And hey, Cheslin, good seeing you, man. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for your regards. It's always a blessing to see you. All right. All right. So listen, I just want to encourage you. Go forward in your ministry, whether you are a vocational minister, or whether you are a minister in the house. You minister out of your gifts. You minister to other believers. If you're in the marketplace, be encouraged. You have a place there. Be encouraged that even in the marketplace, you are there to make money. We need money to live. We need money to prosper. And then begin to ask the Lord to give you wisdom. Some of you are life coaches. Some of you have creative gifts upon you. I want to just prophesy, Yolanda, to you because I see a strong creative gifting on you. I know that you are. Yes, I do. I do one-on-one coaching and consulting, and so let me just go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and just type my email here. And Yolanda, I see that you have a creative gifting on you as well. So even though you're in ministry in the marketplace, I see creativity on you, and I see the Lord has gifted you in the sense of being able to affect people in their hearts. All right, in their hearts. All right, all right. Now, for my mentoring, I don't charge for that. I do charge for coaching, however, mentoring in order to be mentored by me, you have to join my network. You have to join my network, and I have certain requirements. So I just typed my email address there. So just reach out to me there in my email, and I'll be in contact with you. Okay, I'll be in contact with you. So whereas I do coaching, I don't and I have specific costs for whatever type of coaching you need. As a mentor, I don't charge. That's my ministry, and so I don't charge for mentoring. Okay. All right, y'all. So God bless you. Any more questions? Any more questions? Okay, Yolanda. You say you don't use PayPal. I understand. Just send me an email, and I can actually, let's see. Do you use Cash App? All right, because what I can do is I can just put my Cash App on here. Let's see. Apostolic. Y'all forgive me, uh, because this is what marketplace is. And let's see. I think the cost of the book that you just tried to order is $16. Okay, but I will need your address. I need your name and your address. So what you can do if you use Cash App now, if you don't use Cash App, those are the only two methods that I use. Unless you want to mail me, you can mail me a money order, but I just need you to write me. Okay. So, all right. Thank you, Levon, for to talking with you and dialoguing with you. Okay. Any other questions? Any other questions? Or any other comments? Thank you so much. Thank you for being a part of this live stream this afternoon. Listen, if you are not this Sunday, I will be doing a worship with my mentee. I will be doing worship with my mentees. Okay, well, if you use Cash App, I just put my Cash App address a few lines above you. I don't know if you can see that or not, but Apostolic Scribe is the Cash App, and $16. That's the cost of the book plus shipping. Okay, and then I will need you to email me your address so I can, and the book will be in the mail in the morning. All right, all right. Yes, it is normal to fear. It is normal to have a sense of fear of making money and moving into the marketplace. And do you know what is the cause of that fear, Brother Cheslin? It is poverty. Okay, it is poverty. And there may be some reasons, but a lot of people are afraid to make money because they have a poverty. There's a spirit of poverty on them, and uh, poverty operates against empowerment. It operates against responsibility. Okay, it operates against the ability to increase or make your own money. And so, okay, great. And so, what happens is that a lot of people don't move in the marketplace because they are afraid. Other people are success. They are afraid that they may actually succeed. Success then becomes a fear. I'm going to be doing a master class in my academy next Saturday on how to be successful, how to operate in the prophetic that creates success. All right. Yes, the $16 does include shipping. All right. And so success. Others are afraid of the marketplace because they have a fear of rejection. They fear being rejected by people. But what I want to encourage you, yeah, people may reject you, okay? But then think in terms of the people who will not reject you. And there are many persons who need what you have, and they're waiting for you, and you have to just find them. All right. All right. All right. Any other questions? Great question, Cheslin. Thank you, sir. Any other questions? All right. I want to appreciate y'all for joining us, for being on with us from the very beginning, and those of you that came on as we were discussing this. And I love doing this. I was off today, and so yeah, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, the Lila, if you're talking about the group coaching session, I canceled it because no one registered for it. So that's for tomorrow. That one has been canceled. But I'll be doing another one on next week. So an email will be going out tomorrow where I'll be talking about next Saturday's master class, and you can, I believe you're still on my mailing list, and so you can catch that email. Just catch that email, and if you want to be a part of next Saturday's class, you're more than welcome to. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. One more person has joined us. Okay, one more person has joined us. So, any other questions? Any other questions? Thank y'all so much. Thank you for being a part. All right. Hey, Grace. Good to see you. Coach Grace. Good to see you. All right. So catch the replay. And again, if you are not busy Sunday, the Renaissance Prophetic Network will be here on YouTube for our monthly worship, and that will be at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Would love to have you join us if you are not a part of a worshiping congregation or a house of worship. We would love to have you this Saturday, not Saturday, but this Sunday morning at 11 o'clock. All right. God bless you. Thank you so much for participating. Shalom.